I got to have that.
Very cool.
You know, I'll show you one more thing, and that is a very important tool that we have. In fact, let me type Tony.
How did you get into this business, by the way?
Oh, it's a long story. I'm happy to tell you. So watch this. So Tony's now going to make what we call a session log, and that's another thing that people have found to be very important, especially in the enterprise. So all he does is say create session log.
And what's a session log?
A session log is a snapshot of what has just happened. So look at this. We have the time of the session. We have who's in the session, so there's Tony and me, and then all of the files that we sent are in this PDF. This is a PDF that everyone in the session can make, and it's a snapshot of this moment in time. So people want to say, these are the pictures that we've chosen, these are the markups that we've done. All of that stuff is captured in this session log, and people find that to be very valuable, because in the enterprise, they really need to keep track of what was that decision-making process. And in this case, you can actually sign off.
So these are like meeting notes.
Meeting notes, exactly,
Yeah.
of the snapshot of time of all the markups and all the files. And
is all your IM conversation in there too?
Take a look. So we just had 2 instant messages, but there they are. So if we wanted to say we're going to use that image of the chimpanzee and put it in there, and it shows who sent that message, Tony or me or whoever, then that becomes part of the record, and it's a PDF, so it's frozen at that moment.
So 5 weeks from now, when you don't deliver the files that you promised me, I have the notes.
I got the record, pal, and I'll send you the PDF in Apeer, and we'll say, hey, what happened? And it's so people really like the fact that there's a record kept of what the activity was and what the interactivity was. That's what we're all about.
Now, if I'm using Skype with you at the same time, do you record that at all?
We don't record the Skype thing, but people. I'm glad you brought that up, because the big thing that people talk about is that we play well with others. So you could be using any of the phone conferencing systems with us. You could use Skype with us. You could really we fit into a lot of those kinds of workflows. So what we like to talk to people about is that we're looking for partnerships, and we're looking for places that we can add value. And what people say to us for the most part is, you guys are complementary to us, you're not competitive. And we like that. We wanted to select a niche that no one else had filled, that's unique, useful, exciting, and really helps people in their everyday.
So how did you get in this business?
Well, I've been in many businesses. So I was in the music business for a long time. I played rock and roll. In fact, when I lived in San Francisco, I had a band, and we played everywhere, open for everybody. And I went on the road alone doing the same thing, and have played pretty much everywhere. And then I was in the movie business for a little while. I was a writer. I had a deal at 20th Century Fox. That's why I'm so media-oriented. I mean, the media thing is my passion. Then I got into the photography business, and I ran a big photo lab down in Los Angeles, and then we were the first ones to make the digital transition. So I started taking photographers from analog to digital about 1990.
Yep.
We had a company called Zizix down there. We were the first people in the world to do photo CD and put people up on websites, and worked with the stock photo agencies extensively, and with the movie companies. We were the first ones to put a digital press kit onto a CD-ROM, first ones. So I'm always kind of thinking about media and thinking about how media and how people interact with media. And then I ran another software company, and I've done a bunch of things in and around this thing. But really what led me to this product were those years of experience and then writing the book. And the book was interesting because it was the research for the book. I wrote it with Lexi Gerard from Future Image. And the research from the book was supported by some major corporations: Kodak, HP, IBM, Microsoft, Sprint, because of the mobile phone component. And so that was really an important thing, because HP was another one of our supporters. We got to see inside of the research facilities at places like IBM, which is very exciting. And then we got to interview these entrepreneurs about what's the real world? You know, how are you really using digital media? And that really is what led to this. So people said to me when I was writing the book, what are you going to do next? And I said, I don't know, but it's going to be something that I discovered in researching the book. And so when people ask me, you know, are you filling a need? I can say, yeah, and I can actually give you the book, as I did give you the book, Robert, and you can actually see the need being described right in the book. So it was the voice of the customer that really led to this. And then my partners, Sean Bloodworth and Paul Wensley, have been in the media business for 20 years, and all of us had that same kind of passion for delivering digital media. And that's what this company is all run by. Everyone in the company, Tony and Linda, everyone in the company has that same passion and excitement.
Very cool. Well, thanks for showing this to me. I think it'll be pretty well received. So, and you get it at Apeer, Apeer.com.
Apeer.com. Yeah,
cool.
www.apeer.com, APEER, and you can actually buy the software, license the software right now from our website.
Very cool. Well, thank you, and thanks to Seagate for sponsoring my show. So, more stuff to do on hard drives. That's what we want.
Exactly.
Thanks.